All right, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to go back and do another ranking video. I think we've done one in the past and didn't follow up on it too much. We have one game from it. This time we're going to be going down our list of strongest slash favorite cards. There is a little bit of a debacle on which one was which, but they're about the same. Isn't that right, David?
That is objectively false.
And we're going to be objectively opinionated on these cards tonight, I guess. We're going to be going through the basic cards and aggression, and then the next time we do this, we're going to be going through the other three aspects potentially, if not two, and then one later. So we're going to start off with our basics. This is just our strongest basic cards, according to David, and according to me, it's our favorite basic cards. So we're just going to go left to right, and we're going to be ranking them as objectively great cards. David said it's not great because we know David likes to, water down our tea. They can be S ranked, SA ranked because there are no bad cards in these lists, and David doesn't get it because he doesn't get it. All right, first up, we're going to do Mockingbird, one of the original cards way back when. I think this is from Luke's list.
This definitely is. So obviously she's one of the OGs, so she might seem a little overcosted. 3 for 3 health and a 1/1 thwart and attack doesn't seem the greatest, but that stun the enemy I think is a pretty good little added ability. So I don't think she goes in everything, and I could definitely see some allies playing better than her. So, but I think she's a good include on things. So honestly, I would put her in A rank because I think David does get it. So I don't think she deserves to go on the bottom.
David, you any opinions or?
I 100% agree. Mockingbird is a great card. I do think she's very well costed. 3 for a 1/1 stuns, and so essentially you're getting 2 attack, 2 thwart, a stun, and a block. She's eating 2 attacks. That is a great card for 3. She is an amazing card. I don't think S rank, but solid high A, absolutely.
I think
one of the better cards in the game.
Mockingbird is the go-to filler card for me. Like she's just good in anything, and she just does her thing. And there's some things she's just especially good at, like shield. But yeah, I agree with that. A, she's not anything too crazy.
So I did a quick stream question. I'm still seeing a starting soon screen. Am I?
Yeah, I just texted Oscar about that.
Well, you should have said something sooner. All right, y'all want to just?
Well, I didn't want to interrupt myself. Thank you.
All right. Well, we've already done the pitch.
There we go.
So, what we're gonna do is, Luke, we're gonna pretend.
David's this big
we just got
blocking objectively great.
We are now.
You might need to move.
What we got?
Maybe like to the right side or something.
Technical difficulties, yada yada, blah blah blah. Got to move David's big head.
Yeah, there we go.
Do no, flip screen.
This is part of the fun. Is learning on the fly.
Yep.
David had to do it last stream, not last stream, the one before.
Yeah.
I think he sees it.
All right, there we go. All right. So we want to redo Mockingbird real quick, or we want to just go with it?
Just throw it.
Do you have clean audio for that?
Oh no, audio's been fine. It was video this time. It's a problem.
Audio was fine.
We can just get a clean plate of video and put audio over it if we need to. So, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So next up is I think this is also Luke's, is Avengers Mansion.
Well, how can you go wrong with a resource engine? Choose a player, any player, and that player draws one. Because, there's this old adage in card games, deck thinning is deck winning. Now, obviously, it's expensive, but it's a mansion. So, what do we really expect from it? But once you get that bad boy on the field, get you that card. So I think now the ranking's throwing me off when it says David not great. I think it's pretty good. But seeing it in the same line as Mockingbird, I don't know, because technically it's an ally and this is a support. So I would throw Avengers Mansion in S, to be honest. What do y'all think? Do you think it's that good, or do you think it's overrated?
I think. I mean, all these are amazing cards. Um, if this was a 3 cost card, it would be way too powerful. So
Fair.
fours, it's appropriately costed. The fact that you can make any player draw a card is amazing. Um, I think the only reason I don't play this more is because it's so expensive. Because I want to do so much more on my turn. Uh, so yeah, yeah, I'd agree. It's potentially an S, but like
Let's throw
lower
it in.
S for me.
Yeah,
I-
let's throw it in A, and we'll see if it moves.
I think it goes down here. It is overcosted. It is an entire hand to draw one card each turn, potentially. Every time we've played this card, it has not been fun. It's been a pain to get out.
It does slow down one turn. It truly does.
If you draw this on turn 4, it just a feels bad card. If you get this opening hand, it's pretty good.
Hmm.
I don't think it should be the David doesn't get it category if I'm the one saying it should be higher.
I think it's good. I think it goes all the way at the bottom, and David doesn't get it. I get it, but I don't like it. I like. Every time I've played this card, I've been burned by it, and I have personal feelings that say this card is utter garbage.
Personal feelings.
Like
You didn't even get accepted into Avengers Mansion, is what you're saying.
The thing is, everyone can play this card. This card can be in all 4 people's decks. It is not unique. You could run 4 of these and have a great time. If it was unique, 100% is bad.
Well, that makes it
It's not
even
unique.
worse because then it's like you have 4 Avengers mansions. Like, they just roll in and do like that. Like, they're supposed to be heroes, not, bourgeoisie. We're definitely making a 4 Avengers mansion deck now. I really thought this
yes.
was a unique one. I think
Yeah, it's not.
let's split the difference. Luke wants it in S. I want it in the bottom.
I think we can throw it in A.
I think we leave it in
Okay.
A for now. All right. Next, we have Nick Fury.
All right, who had Nick Fury?
Not me.
I did. I'll go again.
The cards might be in order, by the way.
I can see that. I can see that. So Nick Fury, 4 costs, 3 health, 2 thwart, and 2 attack, but he's got an essay of an ability. Remove 2 threat, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 to an enemy. Nonetheless, if he's still in play, you got to get rid of him. So guess what? He's going to be a chunk blocker. I think he's expensive like Avengers Mansion, but you get way more value out of him because you got options.
Well, I view him as a you can if you have a crap hand, you can draw 3 cards if you're looking for an answer. He's 2 damage in a block, or he's or he can remove threat, or he can deal damage. Like, he's very versatile, and you get that impact when you play him, and you don't have to wait a turn or 2 turn or 3 turn. So if you draw him early, good. If you draw him late, still good. If you're playing with Maria Hill, okay. Where do you think it should go, Luke?
I think David said not great. I think it's above Mockingbird, but that's just because of the versatility of it.
Because you're paying 1 resource and you're getting a lot more out of it.
Yeah.
I do not think this card is versatile. It says his text says force response. After you play Nick Fury, draw 3 cards. That's all this card does. And port 2.
You'll never use
and block
the
a
other
hit.
ones, David?
I will never use the other ones. Give me those 3 cards.
Greedy.
That makes it great. It's still great.
Golly, I never realized you hated the director like that.
No. He's wonderful, but he just draws me 3 cards. That's all I need him for.
I will admit, I think the draw 3 and the deal 4 are the only options I ever use because remove 2 threat just doesn't seem that great.
Okay.
Remove 2 threat is an emergency scenario. It's like we're
Yeah.
going to lose if I don't do this.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Typically, if you're in that situation where you're choosing to either remove 2 additional threat or draw 3 cards, you're choosing 2 additional threat, that's a Band-Aid at best.
Unfortunately, dear viewer, Squirrel Girl is a leadership card from what I remember. I don't think we have her in basic or the other.
Yeah,
I need Squirrel Girl Hero to come out, but that's my tangent on that side.
you cut out hard.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You still ooh, did he disconnect? Is he gone?
Who?
I hear you. Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
I'm not gone. I am the stream.
Oh,
If the stream is going, I'm here.
the stream cut out for about 15 seconds.
Ah. Okay, interesting.
But we're back now, so
Always something. But yeah, no, Squirrel Girl will probably make its way in our leadership.
that's unlikely. But
All right.
David's so hot, dude.
So hopefully we get a Squirrel Girl in the upcoming Hero Pack. I think it should be great. This upcoming Civil War pack. She just has 9 signature squirrels.
All right.
That'd be amazing.
Back to Nick Fury. So, David, where do you think Nick Fury should go?
I think this may be the first card coming up that has multiple of us having chosen this one.
Yep, it is.
I can see it.
Because Helicarrier was on my list.
So
It was also on my list.
where did y'all put Nick
Has
Fury?
Oscar said anything lately?
I'm
I
talking.
have not heard him, but I see his little mouth talking, and I see his.
Same. I heard a sigh. That's the only thing I heard from him.
There you go.
I need you to stop.
Or we're not doing anything. We don't control your internet.
Yeah. It's not us.
Are you sure you're not connected to your neighbors?
I'm 100%. I'm not that person. Nick Fury, where are we putting it?
David said not great.
I think it's objectively great. I think it's one of the best cards.
Okay.
I would say David said not great.
I think David said not great. He had pretty harsh opinions about.
We'll put it
Samuel
there,
Jackson.
just because David has reading disabilities. There's more lines on that than you think, sir. All right, so back on track. Let's get this
All right,
Helicarrier out.
All right,
Okay.
someone other than me talk about it first.
I'll cover Helicarrier. So Helicarrier, 3-cost support, Exhausted, and the next card someone plays costs 1. It's a better Avengers Mansion. It's
It
cheaper.
really is.
It does almost the same thing. So you don't get to draw cards. So you're missing out on some potential versatility. But again, it's not unique. It's 3. You could have 4 of these on the table. It's incredibly powerful. And because it costs 3, build support can go fetch it for you. And you can play it for free. So it is objectively probably the top 5 basic cards of all time.
I think it deserves top rank because, like you said, if it was a 4 cost, it would be in the same boat as Avengers Mansion.
I think it's
Because you think it's right there with Nick.
yeah.
You don't think that?
Raw.
Yeah, you don't think that reduce the resource cost can really swing a turn?
I think there is a better resource card on this list. I think it says David not great.
Okay.
I looking at the list, I don't see a single card that is better for resources on this list. There's
We'll
not a
see
single
about
card
that.
on here that is
We can
better
revisit
for
the
resources.
ranking. We can
Dang,
revisit the
I-
ranking.
I got to send you an ice cube. What kind of icy do you like? You like the
Look,
Coca? Like
we
woo!
blue.
Blue? Okay.
Blue,
I'll see.
yeah.
I'll see if it's working.
We have QT that 2 miles from here.
All right.
You get 64 ounces of slushy for $1.50.
Oh, okay. Who had the Supreme Sorcerer Supreme?
I know I had that one.
Oscar, it's you. Don't play coy. You're the only one who plays
100%
That's
is
not
me.
true.
Sorcerer.
This goes in every Mystic deck at the moment you click on Hero to make it in Marvel CDB. It goes here. It's only the only reason this is not subjectively great. Only reason is because you can only play with sorcerers or mystics.
It is objectively great.
It is a 2-mana. If you can argue that Avengers Mansion is an A, I can argue that this is an S. This is, you get to draw a card every turn while you're a hero for 2 mana, for 2 resource.
You get a
Mhm.
plus. Yeah, I guess so. You get a +1 hand size, so I guess you do draw.
Which means
draw
you
an
get it,
extra one.
which means it's better for protection decks because you have your event on the villain's turn and not yours, which makes it even that much better.
I'm arguing it should be higher than this. I'm arguing Helicare, Source Supreme, objectively great.
So you think
Above Nick Fury.
I agree. I think
I'll
it should
let
be
y'all
above
have
me.
it since y'all are just gonna lay down and let me have the
We,
Sorcerer
we gotta
Supreme.
fill up the ranks. You got so many more cards to go through.
All right.
We can reassess and reorganize later, but like those two best cards we talked about so far. It's Skelly, I agree. If this was just +1 hand size, oh my god, it should cost 4 then, but it's 2 because it's only hero form.
No. Okay. The only hero form is a restriction, but only bad bitches don't go down to alter ego, and this rewards you for being said bad bitch. So, if you a normal bitch, you go back to alter ego, you don't get your benefits. But if you're a good player, you don't go down.
Oh, that for Doctor Strange, that's okay. Magic gets benefits for swapping down.
She doesn't
Scarlet
need
Witch
to.
gets benefits for swapping down.
Scarlet Witch isn't played that much.
On our
I like
streams.
Scarlet Witch. I like Scarlet Witch.
I think I also have another opinion of there's so much healing for the Mystics, and that card will be coming up soon later, that going down for them isn't as necessary as other cards. But we'll get into that when we get into that. But we're cool with the Sorcerer Supreme being number 1 at the moment.
Sure. For now.
Skelly, you can get schemed on too. By the villain.
Whoa, now this is not this kind of website.
But you're a mystic, so you can deal with that.
Cold Tamale, we are a channel that mainly focuses on a game called Marvel Champions, and we're just ranking random cards. It's a deck building game, and you go up against a villain, Marvel themed stuff. We have a YouTube channel if you want to look at some of the actual playtests, but it's an interesting game. I'd definitely say look into it if you're into board games or card games.
I would post a link to our YouTube channel, but I would get banned from chat because
one of our team members posts very bad links, and that's one of the big issues that we have currently. So he's been banned from posting things.
every stream, every message I post gets deleted because I'll post a link at some point.
Well, if you wouldn't have been posted those certain things,
Links to my deck, links to our YouTube page. We just need to get our moderation under control. We did.
there is your
Extra,
link.
isn't it?
It is in the chat. Go check it out. Or you can just, listen to us chit chat about what we're doing.
Or great background. All right. So who had X-Jets?
That would be the better resource engine. I mean my identity specific things. XJet lets you make a resource for an X-Men for anybody. So it does what Helicarrier does, except it gives you a resource instead of just
Gives you
reducing
a
costs.
wild resource.
Wild resource. There's a lot of people that want wild resources. Can't think of them off the top of my head, but there's a lot of X-Men.
Jubilee.
That's X-Men.
Jubilee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd argue that this is not great, my personal opinion, mainly because you can only play it when you're X-Men. And you lose a little bit there, for me. But also you can do it for other X-Men, so if you're doing the whole, we're going to do a theme team, it works really well. Otherwise, it's just a resource for you, so it goes down to Queen Carrier level, which doesn't make this list, obviously. So I think it goes into, David said it's not great, maybe even S tier The restriction's too much for y'all.
But
So
I'm feeling. Go for it, David. You can
I,
lead.
I was gonna say, like, I could see it getting pushed down to S just because because S solely because the X-Men trait. The X-Men trait is both its greatest strength and its biggest weakness because you can't use this in alter ego unless you have played honorary X-Men on yourself.
And you don't
So
want
it's
to
a
do that
hero
anyway.
only resource. Well, sometimes you do. If you have like another card we'll talk about, be useful for if you have done that. But still, it's like you have to build to account for using an alter ego.
I, I would agree. I think the restriction for X-Men, like unless you're giving the X-Men trait to your other team members, it does kind of seem like a one-time limited, not one-time limited, but just kind of like a little. This is only for me, nothing else. So I think S is fair.
Yeah, Skelly, sorry about that.
What is dude? What is up with this chat box? What happened to this guy?
No, he started out as just everything is Avengers level threat. Every person that talks to our chat just has not earned that right. He's going to ban them if they do anything out of line.
We're
God,
Yeah. He has a chip on his shoulder.
that's why we don't have fans. We don't talk.
It's a
we're
good
working
thing
on
no one
it.
watches
We're
this.
working on it.
But we're not. We've had this problem for months, and we keep saying we're going to work on it, and then we don't because we get distracted. Because
You know,
we all suffer from distraction.
Absolutely. All righty. What is next on our list, Oscar?
next up on the list is Utopia.
I wonder who did that one. I'm
It's
seeing.
me.
Oh,
I did.
okay. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was about to jump down Oscar.
So Utopia is a 2-cost support that very simply says one, you can only play it if you're an X-Men, increase your ally limit 1, and when you play an X-Men ally, ready up another X-Men character. This is a great card. It's I'm not sure whether it or XJet is better, but if you're playing certain decks that want to ready up a lot, this is a key card in your X-Men roster. It is probably going to be one of the more important cards if you're running like an attack magic one or Nightcrawler, something like that that wants you to ready up a lot. Is huge. But it's very specific. This is another one that Honor X-Men can benefit from because then you can ready yourself up while you're an alter ego, which works with other X-Men stuff, and heal, ready back up, flip up to hero, go to tap. Great card.
I'll be inclined to agree. I think the fact that it's a 2-cost helps tremendously. But I don't know about you, David. But I think it really is that second ability that really makes this shine.
Yeah.
Because like you said, because even if you can be a non-X-Men hero but play X-Men allies. So like
Yes.
just a little bit more flexibility. So I don't know where would you want to rank it? Because I think it's above XJet personally. Maybe it's still in S. It might be with Nick Fury, but I think it's a little bit better than XJet, even though that resource is super strong.
I think I might lean for it being above XJet simply because the wording on it, because it says after an X-Men ally enters play. It's not after an X-Men ally is played through your hand. It's not even when X-Men ally is played. It is you could cheat this out from your deck and still get that ready up. You could
And still get the rating.
Yeah, it's very versatile when it comes to. It doesn't care how an X-Men ally enters play. Someone else plays an X-Men ally. You get to ready someone up.
And I think that's some of the cooler combos in the game is when someone has this on the field and you pop something on yours and you know, you can resand something on your field or it pops theirs. And yeah, it's just the fact that it says rating an X-Men character, not necessarily an X-Men ally. If it said ally, well, I don't think it'd be
Yeah.
as hot.
Yeah.
But I think above X-Jet is I think that's a good place for it right now.
Oscar.
I think it's below X-Jet. Because this is like you have to be focusing on. This is you wanting to focus on a certain play style. X-Jet gives you a resource. That's my argument.
Yes. I think these two are right next to each other. Both of them are great. My only thing extra point in Utopia's favor is it costs one less. Like it's doing different things. Its cost is easier to manage. At the same time, build support covers both of these.
Yeah. And again,
I'm fine with it being right there, like tied. Just like, yeah, Oscar, I need you to get in Photoshop, splice these cards together, and put them on the same spot.
I'm with you. Like they're right there together for me. And Skelly, everything can't be S tier just because there's an X somewhere on the card. It would be a problem.
That's not true.
It would be. All right. Next up, we have spiritual meditation. We're gonna move on from that. Spiritual meditation is you can only play it if you're a mystic, but you get to draw 2 cards and you discard a card. This is phenomenal. This is like peak, do nothing, spin wheel. It draws you a card. Like you play it, you draw an extra card. You take your 5-card hand and you have a 6-card hand. What's not to like?
So there's nothing not to like. I love that you specifically point out this the perfect spinning wheels card because we have seen this in action where we have seen a Doctor Strange player playing leadership played like 5 spiritual meditations on his turn after doing like summoning. So he spent 10 minutes just drawing and filtering cards before he was like, okay, I think I'm ready to take my turn.
My opinions are where they're at. This is Pod Agreed. It's banning Yu-Gi-Oh. That's my argument.
I think it is definitely objectively great. I think it's below Helicarrier, just because it's limited to Mystic, but like it's still incredibly powerful.
And thank you for the comment on the South Park characters. There's a builder out there where you can actually do it yourself. I cannot remember the name of it off the top of my head, Tamale.
I would look it up and link it, but I don't want to get banned.
You can probably no link protection is probably still there. Spam protection has been taken off a little bit. I eased it up while we were on the stream just so what happened to the Skelly won't happen as much. Maybe. I don't trust the settings.
Hopefully.
All right. So are we good with
we'll
spiritual?
Have to test it out later.
Are we good with spiritual being where it is?
I think that's fine.
All right. Next up, there's a lot of Mystic-esque cards on here, but this one's not Mystic, but it has the man himself on it. This is Deft Focus. I think I had it on my list as well as one of the other ones here. Did one of you have Deft Focus?
I also had Deft Focus.
So this is good in the superpower decks because it is Deft Focus. You pay 1 and it reduces the cost of a superpower. So it's a strictly worse Helicarrier, but it's cheap. I think this is really good in like Nightcrawler. Like this is superpower specific cost reduction, but it's good on superpower specific characters. So I'm thinking just like mostly X-Men have a lot of superpowers and some of the other ones, but I think it goes in A tier just because it is very specific and you don't get it off every turn. So I think it goes below X-Jet Utopia, somewhere down there. I think it's like Avengers Mansion, but better.
I guess David? When you throw it like that,
because you could get a hand without superpowers in it, and this does nothing.
It does. Yeah, you're right. It does. It can. not do anything. But I do think that one cost helps a lot. It's just a cheap little, you throw it out there, and it's a cost reduction. But I guess right there, right above Avengers Mansion, is fair for right now. Because, like you said, not all. Well, I mean, there's plenty of heroes that have superpower abilities. It's just a matter of actually drawing into them every single time.
Yeah, and there's some that can't play this card at all. Hawkeye.
Well, you should be a superhero then, not a hero.
He is a superhero.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
I don't think its placement is a hot take at all. I think that is exactly what it needs to be. It's a good card. It's really good. Certain heroes, it's probably the most important card you can play.
But it is very selective.
It's still niche. It's still niche.
Yeah, it is. It is niche.
And you're 100% going to draw into plenty of hands where it's like, well, I really wish one of you was a superpower. Yeah. So yeah, this does work. Skelly called out like She-Hulk can play this to get her upgrades.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I still think it stays there though, because and maybe I'm just
100%.
ignorant of superpowers because it's not something I look at a lot. But
yeah, I think it stays there. It's useful in the decks it's useful in. So which is I think A tiers where that belongs.
now, if we were ranking this solely on solo, I think this card goes way up. Like in solo play, this card goes way up. But in team play, I think Helicarrier just feels better for
It
that
just
resource.
feels better.
Yeah.
When you get the co-op stuff, the game
Changes.
piece into changes. Yeah.
Whole new thing.
Mhm.
Groot. David, I think we both had this on our lists. You get to go for it this time.
Really, I'm actually surprised by that.
Mhm.
So Groot is a Guardian ally. You can only play him if you're a Guardian, which is going to drop him down a couple points. But he has the response. After Groot defends against an attack, he heals 2 damage. This is the best defensive card, the defensive ally in the whole game. 6 health, he's never going to get one shot unless you're fighting Ronin or like incredibly niche scenarios on like expert, or like not niche scenarios. If you're playing on expert, there's a slightly higher chance, but more than likely you get him out, he's going to be there most of the game until you have him eat something huge. But like, if he did not have the Guardians restriction, he would be a 5-cost ally.
Okay. I'm with you on it. It was in my list. I think it goes like it's upper tier A for me, and that's only because it's restricted on its deck it can go in.
The Groot is the reason the Cersei was invented, so more people could play Groot.
Not Rocket or the other ones. You never played Groot in the Cersei. Be quiet. All right.
Running Maria Hill, the Cersei, and Groot in protection is A plus. I need to build that deck at some point.
So it's speculative. A plus.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord. All right. Do we all agree that it's top of S tier?
I
No.
think it's above Mockingbird. Oh, you don't think it's above Mockingbird?
Really? I would 100% put this below Utopia.
Really?
Below Utopia. Okay.
Yeah.
End of the line.
Okay.
Is it just because of the Guardian trait?
Only because of Guardian trait. It's a great card. Guardian kills just like Champions. The Champions only card. They infuriate me because like you made a good card. Why restrict it to just 4 fucking characters?
Okay, that'll be another
All right.
stream as
I know-
David's
I know.
gripes.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. Groot can stay on the back of the line.
Yep.
I can't argue that.
Luke, what's the name of this card?
The sit.
Good. I'm glad we talked about that before the stream.
I'm sure glad too. Who chose this one?
It's me. Exhaust
Wasn't me.
it and spend any 2 resources of any type ready a Guardian character. This is your Voltron. If you're playing Guardians Voltron, it goes in there. This might actually be nominee for David Doesn't Get It. I like this card. I think it's good in Voltron-y sidekick Guardian decks. Specifically with one really big sidekick. I think this goes in like SA somewhere in there. It's definitely not at the top.
So for the spend 2 resources, that counts for the energy and the knowledge and all that.
It's any 2 resources.
Two. Okay. See, I've never seen it in play, so I don't know. But I don't know, the two resources to ready a Guardian. I can see where that's. I don't know. Never seen it in play. I have no opinion. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch all of it.
I'm honestly very excited to deny you the pleasure of putting this in David Doesn't Get It. That's right where it belongs.
Because it's really good if you do like Rocket or Drax, where like you have the excess resources and you're just doing big attacks.
Yeah, like a leadership Star-Lord deck that is running this. That's just meant to like pile upgrades on all the Guardian allies. This is amazing.
I forget that Star-Lord does the Maria Hill thing, even though he did it first.
Yeah, you can play this in Sentry and amp him up, or this in Wolverine and amp him up. Everything's Guardian. And Star-Lord. If this had that one little sentence of text on Groot that says "play only if you have the Guardian trait," garbage card. The fact that it doesn't have that makes it playable.
Oh no, what's the garbage card? It's Quinjet, because I really liked that card. Then I read the last sentence on it, and it said discard this card. And I was like, yeah, this is a bad card.
Yeah.
All right.
Quinjet is just...
All right, next up is Agent 13. Who wants to talk about this one?
I know she was on my list. So Agent 13 is a 4-cost, hefty cost to play her. Your whole hand. She's 4 health, 2 thwart, 1 attack. 1 attack doesn't matter. You're thwarting with her no matter what. In response, after Agent 13 attacks or thwarts, choose a shield support. Ready that support. Agent 13 is key to any shield deck. You got to run her if you're running shield supports. I did not in my Maria Hill deck because she's not Omega tier 3, but like she's so good. She is so good. Helicarrier readies that up. Another resource. Surveillance team, 1 extra threat removal. Whatever. Cersei, get 2 allies out on turn. She is insanely powerful.
Her ready a shield support is okay.
You've never played her.
She's not that great. She's 4 cost.
She's 4 cost. If you play her in Captain Marvel, that's drawing you so many cards with Alpha Flight Station. You build a deck around using her. So she's A tier.
Okay, we can put her in A tier. That's fine. I'll let you have it. See, Skelly is right. She's crazy good in like 1 or 2 decks. Outside of that,
in Captain Marvel, she draws you 4 cards a turn.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She just you have to be built around her though. Like you have to be wanting her to use her.
100%. That's why this is the list of the most powerful cards in the game, and you account for all those niche scenarios when you're talking about the most powerful cards in the game.
All right. Well, I'm cool with leaving it in an A. We haven't got a David Doesn't Get It yet. We're getting there.
You're not going to get it.
I was going to say, like...
Well, I suppose if anything goes in it, it's the next one.
This is an amazing card, and there are some niche decks that fully utilize this. And you admitted that you don't mind this card. It's a trap. Oh, it's a trap, but it's a good card. Luke, I think this was one of your cards.
This was absolutely one of my cards. It is a 4-cost upgrade. Your identity gets +1 to each of its basic powers. Hey, that's pretty solid. A +1 hand size to either, alter ego or hero, and +10 hit points. Like, what is there not to love? But then there's this little symbol on the bottom. I did not take that into account the very first time I played this card with Oscar, and I played it out turn 1. And I've never forgotten that match. It was amazing. The game was incredibly hard. It went very fast. So I will admit, this card is not for every deck, and I think it gets a little bit harder when you're playing with extra players. But I think it's a fun little like nuke button of like, all right, I'm gonna level up or I'm about to die.
See, Skelly, like
So-
Monkey said in chat, if one person brings this, we all bring in this. So we got to create the problem. I love this card. I think this goes in S tier person, not above S tier. This is like David said not great in my opinion. This deck is good. This card is good.
I will
Because
let
can
it.
you imagine giving it to Hulk? Like give it to someone chunky already.
God, it'd be so bad in Hulk. Yes, he would end up with like 35 hit points. He would be huge. He would be a beefcake. But like,
And you don't have to be a bitch because you get that +1 hand size. This hand size is for both sides of the card though, not just hero.
yeah, and then like you do this, you play this in Hulk, and then he can actually thwart for 1.
Yes.
Good burn. It goes and David said it's not great. I think it's right below Nick Fury.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I don't hate this card. I don't like this card.
It is really
It
good
is-
if you can utilize it.
If you can utilize it, yes.
If you're playing
For
it,
sure.
but the thing is, it can be utilized in any Voltronic, any hero-centric deck that wants to turn sideways more than once a turn. And if you're playing this in the pool, it's just good in pool. Well, I'm like Sabers, ready ups, like that goes bananas. This works for protection because it gives you +1 defense too.
This and protection Drax, and you're already running lots of ready ups and Drax. Protection gives him the most ready ups, and your swing for 6 every time you turn him sideways is bonkers. I've done that. It's great. We lost the game because no one could deal with all the extra counter cards because it was very early on to be playing Marvel Champions, but it was fun.
We still do too many
I
counter
still
card
don't like this
schedule.
card though.
You can get over it.
So who had the next one?
Multi-talented.
I had that one.
That's
3-cost event. Attack thwart and hero action attack thwart. If you paid for this event using at least 1 fist, you get to deal 2 damage. Intelligence, remove 2 threat, or a lightning, heal 2 damage. I know our little objective rubric said the strongest. I understand this might not be the strongest, but I think it's pretty versatile.
I actually think that this is super good, and I completely have missed this. And the more I think about it, the better it gets. So this is for all the hybrid resource champions,
Yeah,
well,
those kind, yeah.
or what's her name? Jackpot, the one that does Jackpot. Domino. Because Domino gets all 3 of these.
Domino, yeah.
And it's 3 resources, so you can pitch. And so if you have a resource generation, you get all 3 off of 1 card. And then there's also this 1 card that wants things that is attacks and thwarts, and this is both. Gamora, it's really good in that because you get both. So in Gamora, it reads deal 2, thwart 1 and deal 1 damage just off of the hero action, and then you get whatever else. So I like it. I think it deserves to be here. It definitely calls attention to it. But where is the
100%.
question?
I like I think it's great. I think just because of how we have the weird tiers set up, I think it belongs to Davidson, not great, despite me purposely saying right now it's a great card.
Oh, above. I was
No,
saying
no,
that's
no,
the
no, no,
one
no,
who
no,
doesn't get.
no. Second line, Davidson not great. Not David doesn't get it.
Yeah.
I 100% get it. This is a great card. If this was a 2 cost and was missing the heal part, this would be an okay card. It would be a good card. It would be a great card. The fact that it also heals 2, there are very few ways to heal 2 from an identity from your for this cheap.
For 3.
Along
And I
with all
think
the
that's
other
something
benefits.
else that it evens it out. Like it is a 3 cost, but shoot, you get 3 bonuses if you can pay it off, you know? So like, yeah, if you can just
Yeah.
pay all 3 resources, sure, you're kind of using 4 cards in your hand, but the payoff's pretty decent.
Well, when you're playing, if you put it in like Captain America deck,
wild.
in Captain America, he makes fists, so you'll always get the 2 damage off the fist from his serums. Like, so you have to look at what deck you're putting it in and what resources that deck generates. Because wilds don't count.
No, they do.
Are they anything in this one?
It doesn't say
it's not printed,
yes,
yeah, so you get to choose
which one it belongs to.
So this is great in anything. This is a good filler.
Yeah. Well, I would say it's good filler. Like I don't know, but based on how we have kind of accidentally defined things, it probably belongs in A, just because A is out. You have to build around it. In this,
You don't have to build
around making multi-talented work. You do though. It's good, but if you happen to have a disbalance in your
it goes above mansion.
Yeah. If you have an imbalance in your resources, if you happen to be running a bunch of fists, a bunch of mines, and you never can take advantage of the heal, it's not that great. If you can reliably hit all 3, it's amazing, which is where wild resource generators come in, which is where other resource generators come in, is helping you mitigate cost by nailing exactly what you need to do, hit all 3 every single time.
I have another card I want to talk about with this later on in the next episode for leadership. But we'll go from there. I have an idea. My brain went, and I'm like, this is awesome. So we'll get there when we get there. Next is White Fox, which I think I had. Mainly because White Fox just says she's free if you discard her from your deck, and there's plenty of discarding from deck cards. I mean, anything from Cosmo decks, Magic decks. Again, this is kind of specific. She is 3 health, 1 attacker thwart, but you put her into play. She's also Posse, which is relevant to one thing, so that's kind of irrelevant. But free ally is a free ally.
Free is good.
Free is good. It's niche. I agree that the 3 cost does not matter. You're never paying for her. You're only discarding from her. So they're discarding for her. I mean, I think she's niche. She's good. She's A.
We're eventually going to get a David doesn't get it.
Maybe when we get to aggression, we'll see.
All right. I think basic is pretty self-explanatory.
All right, go for champions. Whose monstrosity is this?
That's mine.
It goes down here, even though you know why you put it on here. All right, read us the
I
card.
also chose that, David. So don't you worry. I'm also with you.
Hey, hang on 1 second. I just saw chat. Skelly, you don't do her like that. You leave. White Fox is a very nice ally. You get more than what you pay for. Just because she's free don't mean she's worthless. That doesn't.
About that.
We're building Voltron White Fox next week.
God, please do. Please build that abomination.
You know I will. You know I'll build bad things.
I know you will.
I do it without trying.
And you're also going to run Symbiote Suit and Jubilee just to upset me. So
I'll run High Dive with no aerial.
Yeah. One day you're going to say the name of the card right. It's Dive Bomb.
It's High Dive. All right, read the card.
Clap. Uh, cool. Okay, composure. Go for Champions is a expensive 3-cost event that says each champion character in play cannot take damage at the end of the round. Only play it if you're a champion. You can only play this for 4 heroes. If you could play this with more than 4 heroes, this would be the most broken game because we have seen this in action. We have seen a table full of champions heroes that are only playing champions allies, and for 3 turns in a row, everyone plays go for champions, so no one ever takes damage. Allies don't take damage. We just get swung at. It doesn't matter. You are negating entire villain turns, essentially, with this card. The only bad things that can happen are treacheries that like scheme. Damage doesn't matter. This is a card. This is a tier card. You have to build for it since there are only 4 champions in the game. This is great.
I would agree. I think this is a easy mode card, to be honest.
God,
Because
yes.
it just nothing can touch it. Like nothing's gonna touch y'all. But like you said, you got to build around the champion trait. So I think A is fine. You have any opinions, Oscar? Because I got one extra thing to add about.
Not really. It is what it is.
Okay. So
Actually, chunk this card in the garbage. Skelly just told me that this card was eroded.
I was just about to say that
Oh
it
my
got
God.
eroded. So
I just looked this up. I didn't know this.
yes,
You could only play this once per game.
Okay, is it once per
David
game?
doesn't
Because
get
the
it.
one that I see
No.
just says remove from the game.
I don't-
So you as a player can only play it once per game. So
Okay.
if you're running 4 people playing champions, each one of you gets 1. That's it. Oh my God, I hate this change. You know what? I'm erasing this memory from my brain.
No,
I'll play this card.
this goes into David doesn't get it because you didn't get that it was errated.
Oh God, I hate that I read that. I hate that. Skelly, this is your fault. Oh God, I hate that this card goes this low. You know what? It's still an A. It's still niche. It's still cool. It's the whole villain turn.
No.
It just makes me sad now.
David doesn't get it because you didn't
And
get
yeah,
it.
I just caught that. I'm like, well, I think that kind of changes the ranking a tad, but like, I guess not enough. But no, that is a bummer. I'm glad that we were able to pull off our bullshittery when we did.
That upsets me so much. And the thing is, in that game, each was still only played at once because the villain didn't get enough turns to get much of a death pass from us.
Yeah, didn't have Tom.
Oh, thank you, Skelly. This is great. Oh, shame on you, David. How dare you not know the text that's not on the card? All right. Next, we have soaring aeronautics. Acrobatic. God, I can't read it. Acrobatics. My eyes are. Anyway.
Oh yeah, sure. And what I called the ship was a problem. You just made up a word.
I'd rather make up a word than miss those words. Anyway, essentially,
One letter.
you can only play it one per player, and you get to give +1 to a base power to an aerial character you control. It's just a 2 mana. I need a temporary bump on something. I think this goes down like right here after Agent. I think it's just a good card. I think it's niche because it's aerial only, and then you get +1 to anything. So you need a little extra thwarting help. Boop. You need a little extra power. Boop. You're about to get one shot. No, you're not.
Yeah, this may actually be a David doesn't get it card. I think it's okay at best. Even building for it, it's okay. So if it did not say max 1 per player, this would be an amazing card. I would definitely have an A. That means if you're playing an aerial deck, you're probably going to run multiple of these. And like, it feels like one, you can only do 1 per like activation. Cool. You stack your board with these, get +3 on a turn by paying for it in advance. The fact that's 1 per turn, garbage card.
Yeah, and the +1 to power seems a little weak.
It's any basic It's any basic. It's a versatile.
It's an arrow. It's versatile. I just don't think it's up there in power.
It's going
Again,
above
I
the
also
illegal card.
I also don't think White Fox is one of the most powerful cards in the game. But we're disputing what this whole table's about anyway. So
David has his rubric. He's like, we're following the freaking guideline.
Sure, we'll put White Fox down there
two
too,
of the
just so
three of
you'll
us
shut up.
follow the
David,
instructions for this.
so it's official. David does not get these cards. 2, he does not like. 1, he does not understand until this video.
Whoa. Yes.
Yes, none of us knew about the errata, but specifically you, David. Next is
Yeah.
basic spell. I think me and David had this one.
hmm
We'll let you pitch it, David.
So basic spell is pay 2 cost, do whatever the fuck you want to do on your turn. As long as you're Mystic. Pay 2 cost, heal 3. Pay 2 cost, deal 3 damage. Pay 2 cost, threat. It doesn't matter. You're either threat or healing on this. Damage is meh. But like 2 cost to heal 3, phenomenal value.
Pretty solid.
2 cost to remove 3 threat from a scheme, still on curve.
So S tier or David said not great? Because I know you're not going to say it's great. Objectively great.
Yeah, it's not objectively great. It is one. It is the most powerful aspected spell we have. That's because 3 of the 4 of them are borderline garbage. One of them's incredibly powerful.
There's 4 spells.
This one is up there with that.
There's 5 spells. There's 1 for
Yeah,
each.
that's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Is it
3 of them are awful.
Well-
3 of them are awful. One's great. This one's also great.
There's 5. You're saying 3 are awful, 1 is great. This one's great.
That's what I said. 3, 1.
So you're saying 3 are bad, 2 are great.
1 is great. This one is also great. Yes,
So do you?
but not objectively great. This one is not objectively great.
I think this goes underneath basic spell. Or do you
It
think
is
this
basic
goes
spell. So
I mean, below Mockingbird.
I've got you so confused.
God, my brain, like when we hit that hour mark, my brain
He
is
said
mush.
spell too many times. You still got one more list to go, buddy.
I think
That's one.
yeah, about there for me before anyone else's input. I think there.
I think Mockingbird can moved up. So I think Mockingbird is a really great card, but not objectively great.
Okay.
At this point, because like if she's our base standard, she is beating everybody else, like for value wise so far, in my opinion. All right, and last is practice plan. Anybody want to claim
Is
it?
this your card?
Oh, 100% it's my card. I
Nope.
was going to see if y'all wanted to claim it. This is amazing.
Mm-mm.
100%. Max 1 per player response. After you discard a preparation card you control, you can discard this and return that card to your hand from your discard pile. So it's a little niche, but especially with our preparation overlords and shield that we got this time around, there are some strong preparations where you want to get them back after you use them, and you can keep using them over and over. So this helps you loot whatever thing you're going for with preparations. Yeah. So this essentially says you draw a card, but you get to pick the card. It's that simple. Now, is this as strong as some of the other cards we've seen? No. But is this above A tier? Maybe. So,
Luke, do you have thoughts?
What? I think it's an A just because it's 4 preparation cards, and now obviously this is just my personal preference. I don't play a lot of preparation cards, so
we
I
just
don't know. Is
got.
this a card that you would want to slightly build around, or just kind of throw in if you actually run a couple of those prep cards?
This is a card where if you if you have preparations and you want to keep them around, you play this card. It's just so you can make sure if you need something, you have it. So, and like I said, it's not something that's gonna be there every time you want it every time. It's gonna be you want to get your other card and then this. I mean, there's a lot of preparations out there. Most of them are upgrades.
Well, see,
They're all upgrades.
I think it would deserve to be an S if it wasn't max once per player. Like if it was like a 2-card max, I think that'd be good. But you'll get one use out of this.
It's your 4th copy of a preparation.
Okay, that's how you're seeing it.
Yeah, 100%. That's how I see it.
I mean, I'm okay with it being on bottom S or somewhere in A.
I'm actually fine with this being. David said not great. This is a great card.
The biggest one
honestly,
is acrobatics. So Black Widow's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah. Because it takes a villain boost and turns it around. And you can do it twice in one turn. And that's just a hero card, so you're not locked in.
So Luke, I can 100% like this does look like you're building around this card to try and make it work like our A tier category. 100%. If you're running a single preparation card that a hero can make really good use of, you can use this and it becomes immensely powerful. It is huge. Even if you're just running one other preparation in the deck, like Winter Soldier, he runs
Silent Infiltration.
In his
after you attack,
it's yeah. Even if it's just those, and you run 3 copies of practice plan, you just play it. Play it whenever it hits your hand, and the rest are resources, whatever. But as soon as you don't have one, you play one.
This also is life model decoy.
Really, really good. Yeah.
Don't turn me around on it. I might have to give it a look at the next couple of fights.
I 100% think you should just like go on Marvel CDB, look at just like filter by like preparations, pick one of those, and just build a deck based around like trying to like reuse that one preparation. And just throw in 3 copies of practice plan. Just see how you like it.
I would like to
100%,
say,
just try it out.
And with Falcon, this card says Falcon gets to defend because draw their fire is after the villain phase begins, discard it, draw their fire. Falcon does not exhaust to defend until the end of the phase. So you can block all of one turn. This puts it back into your hand, and then you play it and you do it next turn again. So in the Falcon decks, this becomes go for champions almost. Well, it does. Go for champions.
Sort of, just because you can still take damage if you get hit hard enough, but you have to get hit really hard. But yeah, 100%. Just pick any prep, run practice plan in it, and just try it out next time we play.
All right, so real quick on that, because you said put 3 copies in, but it says max 1 per player. So are you saying we can run 3 copies?
Yeah, you can run 3 it's max 1 per player in play.
In play. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an upgrade. I see. My bad. Thought it was an event.
Yeah,
it completely changes it, right?
Yeah, that definitely did. Now that I can see that it can stay on the field and not stay in your hand. Okay, look at that. See, y'all introducing me to cards.
Yeah, it's newer. Like this came out in. I have to look it up. This came out. I think
it's new.
The art looks newer, to be honest.
It either came out in
Agents of
Shield box. I wasn't sure if it was Agents of Shield box or like the Silk Shuri Wave. I wasn't sure, but yeah, Agents of Shield. So it's very new.
Well, there's our basic list. What do y'all think? Do you think anything needs to move? Everything looks fine where it is?
think Avengers Mansion is bottom of A. I think Agent can go up.
I think Age
Is
above
Groot
for
S
shit.
tier?
What?
Is Groot S tier, or do you want to drop Groot to A? Because Groot is good, but like
The niche.
guardians restriction.
The niche knocks him down, I think.
Since we have kind of accidentally defined A as you need to build around it to make it work.
Yeah.
I
Do
think
you think basic spell needs to go up one?
no.
Think it's fine. Top S.
Yeah, I think Death Focus can go up because it's not as niche.
Yeah, you're building around it, but it's not like you don't specifically have to build to make it work. You could throw this in any deck that runs a handful of superpowers and it feel fine.
And so,
wait,
Similar to Utopia, similar to XChat.
Gotcha. So, we did double up on some cards, so we only got 19 instead of 20 cards?
If each of us chose 8,
Okay.
we should have 24 cards. So yeah, we
there's
doubled up on a handful.
There's a lot of overlap between me and Luke and me and David. And then there's a little bit of like
Yeah, you're
2
definitely
cards
in the
between the
middle
two
of
of
us.
y'all. Yeah. I and then my outliers are real outliers, but I still stand by them. I still think White Fox is super powerful. Just it is very niche. And that's just how it goes. But then also the Supreme Sorcerer is another card I wanted. So it just kind of depends. Like we're all over here for all of our stuff.
I think it looks pretty fine, honestly.
I find it ironic that Mystic get a lot of high cards on here, but I think that's because there's not a lot of Mystic support. But what they do have is just super high
Mystic stuff
quality.
is really powerful.
Yeah,
It really is.
you know, if you're an Avenger and you're Mystic, like, you lucked out. You're a very strong character.
But we're not even Mystic.
Yeah,
And poor Go for Champions got chunked.
I'm so sad.
the baby and the bathwater. Thanks,
Yeah.
Skelly. Oh, you made my night
Yeah.
with that. All right. So now that we finally got basics done, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. I think we kind of all agree. Is there any disagreements left?
No, I think this is kind of fun, honestly.
I think it's solid. I think that this is a good list.
And the YouTube comments will eat us alive one day.
We'll post it to Reddit, and and people will be like, "Who's David?"
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So let's move on to our next tier list.